I had to turn my Bluetooth off. Come on in. Come on in. Y'all see Flo flourishing over here. Flo just showing out. She's doing too much, okay? Flo is doing too much. She's been showing out lately. She got her little curls. You can't tell her nothing. Okay. Oh, Lord. Y'all see Flo? Got her little curls to the side. She got a little pin up on this side. I should have brushed my little edges up because they look like they thinning out. But Flo is doing her thing today, okay? She got a ponytail back there. Look at Flo. Flo doing her thing. But listen, boundaries, okay? We call them boundaries. Boundaries, if you want to be politically correct. Boundaries bring blessings, okay? Right? When you have boundaries, they will bring you so many blessings. And that's what I want to talk to you briefly. I'm trying to shorten up my videos because I know our attention spans, is not as long as it used to. So I'm trying to shorten up my videos. But listen, when you set boundaries and when you have boundaries, you will be blessed, right? And I guess you're wondering how you will be blessed. Sorry about that. I had my Instacart app on, and I don't know how I accepted a batch. I didn't intend on doing that. But I have my little Instacart app on, and I'm looking. They sending me a message to add on. I didn't try to accept that. Okay. I Instacart too, I be Instacart. Look, I go Instacart just like this. People just be looking at me like, what are you doing out here? Listen, I'm working, okay? I'm not too prideful. Let me be cute and let me do my deliveries, okay? Let me be cute and let me deliver my stuff, okay? Stay out of my business, okay? But listen, no, boundaries, on a serious note, boundaries bring blessings, right? When you have boundaries, you will be blessed. And not just in material things. I'm talking about you will be blessed mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, okay? Because most of the times we tend to have no boundaries with people, especially with people we love or people we're close to. So we're always frustrated because we don't know how to say no. We don't know how to set up a healthy boundary. Boundaries are needed in life. When you don't have boundaries, people don't respect you. When you don't have boundaries, people run over you. When you don't have boundaries, most likely you're frustrated, you're stressed, you're depressed, you're anxious, you're not happy, you're always complaining, you're always like you always have something going on, right? You always have something going on, something to complain about, right? Because you don't have, you don't have boundaries. Excuse me. Because you don't have boundaries, all right? When you have boundaries, you have more control of your peace of mind. That's a blessing, right? You have more control over your time because you know how to say no because you have your own priorities. That is a blessing when you can manage your time. You have boundaries because you set up parameters around your life where you know what's going on in your life. You know creating a certain level of peace in your life will create happiness in your life, right? So after a certain time you don't answer your phone, okay? It's okay not to answer your phone at a certain time or before time. I don't too much like answering my phone or text messages early in the morning when I get up. Unless it's my friend, unless it's my good friend. See, I make exceptions for people who are important in my life. If it's my children or if it's one of my good friends, that's different. But just other people, no, I don't like answering my phone early in the morning. Hey, Matt. Last night replay, some screaming. Oh, I'm okay. Yes. I'm okay, dear. Yes. Yes, I was getting my exactly, Matt. Don't you have so much peace? Okay, that's a boundary right there. Yes, I was getting my car service and they were doing something downstairs. I'm like, I don't know if I want to go down there and give them my money. But yes, they were making all that noise at the dealership when I was getting my car service. But I was okay. That was just some people I guess messing around downstairs, so I don't know. But listen, when you have boundaries, you, at first, it's going to feel weird because you were not used to having any boundaries, right? It's going to feel weird, and it's going to feel, and to be honest, for those soft-hearted people, us empaths, what they call us good-hearted people, when we set boundaries, sometimes it hurt us. Come on now, let's tell the truth, shame the devil. Sometimes when we set boundaries, it hurt us that we got to set a boundary. You know we got to do some work on ourselves, okay? I had to just sit in that. When I started setting boundaries, I had to sit in how I was feeling. But it brought so much peace to my life. It brought so much clarity. And I'm glad that I toughed it out, because I wouldn't be where I am today. Okay? I wouldn't be where I am today. And right now, at this present time, I am peaceful. Okay? I'm peaceful. My spirit is peaceful. My mind is peaceful. I'm not fighting all these different spiritual battles. Okay? I'm not fighting anything. I'm not carrying on people's burdens. Okay? It's just in a peaceful place, and I know how to put up my spiritual boundaries, okay? Because you have to put up some spiritual boundaries too. And I know how to put them up personally, okay? Because if I didn't learn that, I wouldn't be where I am. I wouldn't be where I am. I wouldn't be where I am. I'm so peaceful. My life is quiet. I'm not stressed. I'm not worried about anything. I'm trusting God for the things that I need to trust Him for. Just in a peaceful place. Maybe I shouldn't declare that or say that on here, because the devil may get mad. You know, you say stuff like this and the devil, all hell go to breaking loose. So I definitely got to pray. Look, definitely got to pray. It will. It will. And it's hard to cut people loose, Matt. It is. It's hard to put. And see, when we're so empathetic and you know, we're so kind and we're so emotional and so in our feelings about things, you know, and you know it's sad when it hurts you to put up a boundary, right? You know we got to do some work when it hurts us to put a boundary up to stop people from hurting us. What type of tomfoolery is that? Look, you know we got work to do. When you get upset with yourself, or you feel some type of way with yourself because you got to put up a boundary because the person who you love or care for is hurting you, but you hurt because you got to put up the boundary because you tired of being hurt. I know that sounds like some tomfoolery, and it is, but we doing the work on ourselves. We doing the work on ourselves. We doing the work on ourselves. It's yes, and that's what that be. To be honest, that's what it is, Matt. When we don't know how to, and a lot of us haven't been taught. That's another thing. We learned this behavior from people around us, or we learned this behavior because we don't want anyone upset with us. You know, that's a problem for us empaths, or I say anointed ones, because I don't like to say empaths a lot. That's just the anointed folks. That's an issue for us because we've learned that. We learned to people please. We don't want people upset with us. We don't want nobody mad at us. We don't like people mad at us for whatever reason. But I thank God that He's given us a backbone. Okay? He's given us a backbone to stand up and put up boundaries. And not be mean about it, but to put up boundaries. But yeah, just there's freedom. I'm gonna just say that. It's freedom when you put up boundaries. There's freedom, there's growth, there's spiritual growth. And when you start putting up boundaries, You will grow so quick and fast. You will grow so quick and fast, you won't even recognize yourself. You'll be looking like, who the world this is? Who this? Like the old folks say, who you? You know, the Southern folks, they be like, who this or who you? You'll be looking like, who is this? I don't even know who this person is. You won't even recognize yourself because you're not used to that. It's something new. And it's okay. If it's new, it's okay. But boundaries bring joy, peace, happiness. You thrive quicker. It is, Matt. You know, you're experiencing it. I know. You thrive quicker. You heal quicker. You get delivered quicker. Because when we don't set boundaries, people who are attached to us could hold us back. People who are attached to us could hold us back. Because the enemy know how to use those who are close to us. He know how to use mama against you. He know how to use your children against you. Hey, Robin. He knows how to use co-workers against you. Okay? He know how to use your spouse. He know how to use your spouse against you. Everything that is near and dear, the enemy knows how to use it against you. Keep you stuck and stagnant. And if that person, that spouse is not on the same spiritual page, if he's not or she is not equally yoked with you and understand the plans of the enemy, y'all gonna be struggling. Y'all gonna become enemies. Y'all gonna be at war. There's going to be a war breaking out in your house. But there is peace. There is peace when you start setting boundaries. And you know, you don't have to announce the boundary either. You know, you don't have to announce, well, I'm not doing, this is not, no. You could just simply say no. Or simply not agree with whatever. You don't have to announce. You know how you got the people announcing, this is my last year doing this, that. No, you got to show people. Like the old folks say, I'll show you better than I could tell you. You got to show people because you know what is affecting you. People don't know what is affecting you. This is why we have to create the boundary. It's not fair to people because you don't put up the boundary, so you're not teaching them how to deal with you. You're not teaching them what works for you and what don't work for you. IT Black, you don't teach them that. So you got to teach people how to treat you. You have to teach people how to deal with you. Or they won't know. Because they're so used to operating how they operate. When it comes to you, you got to teach them, no, we operate a little different over here. If you want to be over here in this space, we run on a different type of, order. Like we run on a different type of order over here. So you got to teach people. Yep. But it brings so much peace. You be so blessed. You're so blessed when you set boundaries with folks. When you stop letting people run over you, mistreat you, talk to you all type of foolish, treat you all type of ways, use you all up. Because some people use you up till they think you're all dried out, and they'll walk right away and go on to somebody else. Look, they'll go on to somebody else. They'll wring you, like the old folks say, they'll wring you dry. They'll wring you dry like a rag. Okay? Squeeze you dry. And walk on off in the sunset. For real, Matt. Listen, it's a Southern. Listen. They will wring you dry. And go on and live good, and you over there exactly wring you dry, and have you over there looking broke, busted, and disgusted. They don't took all your good energy. You don't poured and sold into them. Okay. You don't poured your little life out trying to help them and pray for them and nurture them in their little childhood wounds, and you giving your all, and they don't took you and ran your edges out. You don't have any edges. It's not funny, but you don't have any edges. You're sick, okay? You're sick, and your health is bad. You haven't been taking care of yourself, and they don't ran on off to something new and shinier for the moment. Look, new and shinier for the moment, and gone about their business and left you over there broke, busted, and disgusted till God had to come swoop you up. And you had to run the, we run to God when we look, we run to God when we doing bad, okay? When we're doing bad, we know how to run to God, which is a good thing. But we shouldn't be running to him only. But sometimes when hard-headed kids, like they say, a hard head make a soft butt, guess what? That's when, hey, we got to do it. I ain't judging nobody who do. Because I've done it several times. I'm going to tell my daddy, look, look, I got beat down so many times, like, Daddy, like, I think on Friday. I think on Friday when the boy, when Debo beat the boy up, was that Friday? When he was like, I'm going to tell my dad, I'm going. Ooh. Exactly. Okay. For real, man. Exactly, Amanda. For real, girl. Shine for real. You could tell that you could always tell the true victims in any type of relationship. Like, let me go here for a minute. You could tell the true victim in a relationship, a true victim will run to God, right? While the abuser will run to somebody else. They'll run and get them to somebody else. Won't even go heal or try to process. They'll go get in a whole nother relationship. Y'all still, look, you over there look, you over there, look, you over there hanging on by a wing in a prayer. They over there don't got them something else. They don't got them something else, and they don't go on about their business. Look, you over there, you don't ran to your dad and be like, Daddy, you don't hurt my feelings. She hurt my feelings. And they don't go on doing their own thing. Okay? But you over there, you say, let me go heal myself. Let me go deal with myself. You process in a relationship. You're dealing with yourself. You're trying to see where the breakdown happened. Okay? Exactly. Exactly, Amanda. For real, girl. Look, they don't went over there and found something. It ain't going to last, because anything new is nice. And when anything new, you get a new car, you don't want nobody eating in your car. Everything fresh and new in the beginning. They'll go and get something fresh and new thinking it's going to be like what they had. Because, sometimes people don't appreciate what they had. They get tired and bored, or think they can find something better, think somebody going to put up with their foolishness, how you put up with it. Child, please. People out here ain't putting up with. You won't find too many loyal folks today like that. You don't find people who know all your childhood traumas, dealing with your demons. People are not dealing with that nowadays. And they think they're going to go and think they can find something. You're going to find something new, all right. Look, you're going to find something new. You're going to find something new. You go right on out there and see how that work out for you. Because people get so arrogant and prideful and forget that you the one praying and filling them up energetically. They sucking all your life force out of you and gone and trying to take that and implement it and put it on somebody else. Look, they don't suck your edges out. Look, they don't suck all your edges. You move on out the way and see how much energy they have. You the one that is the cycle. They get to renew off of your good energy. This for somebody. They get to renew off your good energy. Don't understand that you are the base force for for their little demonic train to keep going. You the reason they got all that energy. You the reason they looking good, because they got your edge juice over there. They don't suck all your edges out, got them looking all nice and healthy, and you over there broke down. Look, you over there broke down. Your bags don't swelled up and everything. They looking good. They looking good. They losing weight, getting all buffed up. Ooh. Oh yeah, they think they yes, that have you looking old and broke, busted, and disgusted. Yeah. People don't understand that energetic thing is real. People, they talk about energy vampires. That stuff is real. People will, if you're in a relationship with a person who is not pouring into you, they will suck the life out of you. When you find somebody who's looking real good, or the man looking real good, or the lady looking good, and the man looking broke, busted, and disgusted, that good looking one, guess what? They are the energy vampires. If both of them ain't looking the same, they're not feeling somebody is overcompensating. Somebody the plug. Somebody is the outlet, while the other one is the plug. You got to put the plug in the outlet. So that plug, that person who's looking good and, they happy and stuff. And that other one broke down and looked like she depressed, and her eyes all gray and welt in the back of her head. No, they sucking the life out of that person. It's not a reciprocal relationship. It's not you pour into me, I pour into you. It's a give or take. It's a taker in that relationship. There's no reciprocity. But yeah, that's a true thing. Energy vampire is a true thing. Energy vampire is a true thing. And people get so prideful. They be in relationships with people who provide the energy, and they'll take it and try to take that energy and use all your life force and try to go and copy your whole personality and try to copy it and use it on someone else. The devil is a lie. Look, the devil is a lie. I call all my stuff back. Who? Every personality trait, I called all of that back. Give me my stuff. That's mine. You get your own. You ain't gonna be riding off my bubbly personality. Give me all my motivation back. I write it who? Right in the Lord. I call everything back. Everything I ever dished out. Give it back to me. Oh Lord. I shouldn't be cracking myself up. This is not a good thing for you to crack yourself up like this here. Listen, I called all my good energy, my good everything. Give me everything back. Everything I allowed somebody to take, I'm going to get it. I got it back. Everything the enemy tried to. Look, that's what they told me. Look, that's what they told me. Listen, I repented. Look, Amanda, I repented because I know I had my wrong. We can't always blame other folks, right? I repented for my part, and I did my part, but I called all my stuff back. My personality, all my good energy, my positivity, my motivation, my creativity, my gift giving, how I'm so thoughtful and I listen to people. I got my best friend like that too. She listened to the little things. Like, she listened to people. And then she get them stuff based on what she hear. That's me too. I called all my stuff back. Let me get that. Snatch my stuff back from you. Oh Lord. Get all my stuff back. And I've been getting it back too. I sure have. Because all my joy is restored. I am restored. I got my joy back, my happiness back, my jokes. I got all my jokes back. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, Amanda. And you know what? With this friend here, I was doing the work on myself. You know, for me to get that type of friend that I have, I mean, she's a good one too. She's a good one. And I try to reciprocate. Right? My friends are not going to outgive me. They're not going to outdo me when it comes to giving, when it comes to, you know, being a friend. They're not going to feel depleted. Like when I get off the phone with this friend, I don't feel heavy. I don't feel like it's reciprocity. I talked to her this morning. I didn't feel like I was worried or anxious or depressed. It was like a real good spiritual conversation. We be talking about God and, you know, things going on in our life, how God is good and transforming us and growing us and dealing with, you know, attacks and different things. But there's never a time I got off the phone with her and I felt heavy. Yes. And I had to become, and I told her, I said I had to become the friend that I want in my life. Right? I talk a lot about us becoming who we want to attract. As is very rare, Matt. That's what I said. I was blessed. And I watched her for a while because I spoke at, you know, some of her events. I met her through, you know, when she used to have events when I used to speak. Still do, you know, still do. I'm working on that. But yeah. I mean, she's such a blessing. I thank God for her too. Very spiritual, like that discern, like a friend that is gonna pray for you. Like who's gonna pray for you, keep you in prayer. God put on their heart to, you know, pray for the, you know, you and your family. That type of friend. I'm blessed to have that friend. I'll trade all the friends I have in for that one, if I had to. Every friend that I have, I'll trade them in for that one, if I had to. But I know I wouldn't. No, she doesn't. No, no, she doesn't. But I'll pray. Yeah, I'll keep that one. Luckily, I don't have to do that because I vet my friends. But and if she did, Amanda, I don't think I'll share publicly because when you got good friendships like that, the enemy is very crafty. You know, the enemy is very crafty, and not saying with you, but the enemy is very crafty, and he like to create divisiveness, which I know with her, she's very spiritual. She's going to take that thing to the Lord. She's going to confront me if there's anything. So I know I don't have to worry about it in that sense. But I know the enemy is very crafty. So my good relationships, I tend to keep private. Unless somebody sees something on social media or something. But yeah, you got to be careful with that. I learned to be very careful with that. And I have quite a few good friends, but she's the one that is just in a different category. And it's hard to find those nowadays. You're right, man. It's hard to find. She was sent. She was a destiny friend. One day we probably share our testimony. That thing was powerful though. I know she was a destiny friend because something happened that anyone else would have got offended with me. When God used me, anyone else would have got offended with me. And, you know, I know God was working on me with this situation. But I'm going to see if she want to share, though, that testimony. She shared it publicly, but I'm going to see if she want to share it eventually on, you know, when the time is right on my page. But when the situation happened, anybody else would have got offended. She didn't get offended. When she didn't get offended, God showed me that this was going to be, this is a kingdom connection. Before he said friend, he said this is a kingdom connection, because she didn't get offended. It was almost a confirmation for her. And I was acting out of obedience, but I also was acting out of God was doing something, like he was teaching me obedience. And then he was teaching me that I can't be fearful of man, because what I told her was something she could have got offended over. Most people would have got offended over. I'm going to be honest. She didn't get offended because God was already dealing with her about this situation. So it was like confirmation for her. She said for me to tell her that was already confirmation. That's why I got to listen to God. And we've been friends since, like good friends. Like, yeah. But I am blessed, though. I am blessed to have her. And I didn't connect with her until I started doing work on myself. Right? I started doing work on myself. Yep. Because we got to understand, when you have a friendship, that person's not going to always be your crutch. God is your source. Some people make their friends their everything. And that's not how it be. We can't put our friends before God. God has to be our source. He has to be our source. We can't idolize our friendships. That's what I want to say. Yeah, we can't idolize them. That's not good. So, but I'm blessed. I am blessed. Yep, I'm blessed to have that friend that's going to pray. That's going to tell you when you're wrong. Like, she'll call you out in a minute, though. But I don't be doing nothing that's wrong. Okay? But I know she'll call me out. Okay? I know she'll call me out. In a respectful way. She be like, friend, girl, you wrong. But I am blessed. I am truly blessed. But I had to learn, in order for me to get that type of friend, I had to become that type of friend. Right? I had to show myself to be friendly. Show myself to be trustworthy. And deal with myself. Because a lot of times we connect with people. And she's very powerful too. We connect with people. And that's why I know I can't be friends with everybody. I had to learn that. And I used to, before I found out that I had a gift, right? I used to just befriend everybody. Anybody who have good conversation, who I vibe good with and all that. I can't do that anymore. Because when people get close up on you or get close up on me and they see that I'm gifted, they see that I have an anointing, that used to bring a lot of jealousy. And I didn't understand why. Not saying that everybody's jealous of me and all that. No, I'm not that type of person. I'm a humble person. Very humble, because I know where I come from and I never forget that. But I'm not going to keep saying that to dim my light. But I'm just saying, I know where I come from, right? And I notice people will be all right. And then when they get close up on me, you will see the switch up. You can feel the energy shift, right? So I had to learn to vet people and learn, if God didn't say we are connected, we can't connect. I can be friendly with you. I can be cordial. I can be an acquaintance. We can go out to lunch or do things, but I know I can't bring you close like that. I can't bring you close like that, because people, and then too, I didn't know the gift I had. People used to use me. Okay? They used to use me, use my voice for them. I don't speak nothing. I don't fight for nothing now that don't concern me. And if God didn't tell me, if he didn't tell me to speak up and fight for it, I don't do that no more. Exactly. And I didn't know that, Amanda. I didn't know, because I was a free spirit. I had to learn that. God had to teach me that. He had to teach me. Yeah, he had to teach me that, because I didn't know. Now that I know and I understand, I can't bring everybody close up, because people get jealous. They see that spirit of excellence on you. That's just like my friend. I call her extra, because she has such a spirit of excellence. and people will feel like she's doing too much. But I see it in the spirit as a spirit of excellence. You pay attention to detail. You start on time. You do things decently and in order. There's nothing wrong with that. You want somebody who pay attention to details like that. But people used to, people used to say she, or average people say, you doing too much. No, it's not. I saw it as a spirit of excellence. I saw everything she do. That's why you have to be spiritual to understand. I'm like, everything she do it in excellence. In excellence. Everything she used to do was like excellence, down to the T. People, everything. In order, everything. And I like that. Because people be watching. People watching. They don't say nothing. Because I watched her for a long time. I'm like, you know what? We're going to be friends. But at the appointed time. Because I had to do more work in me. Because she's spiritually gifted too. I mean, she's highly anointed. And then if you don't understand people's gifts, and if you don't especially when you have spiritual friends, and if you don't understand people need to go into consecration and they need to take time to withdraw, and they're not talking to you for a couple of days or a week, or, you don't hear from them, you don't get offended. You just pray for them because spiritually, they got to be going through something. Like, you have to understand kingdom friendships. That's not, it's nothing, light and nothing, just to be played around with. You got to understand those because it's very important. You got to understand. And they're nothing like the worldly friendships. Nothing like the worldly ones. It's something built on a solid foundation. We're so connected. God will put her on my heart to pray for her and her family. And I didn't even know they was going through something, or vice versa, or she was dealing with something. And then when we talked, that's when I find out. Like, them the type of friendships you want. And I'm blessed. I'm not going to lie, I'm blessed. But I didn't get to that point now until I started doing the work on myself. I started doing the work. I started healing and doing my inner work. Because I want friends. I don't want any friends, but we all need a friend. We all need good friends. Exactly. And you need somebody to pray you through. You're going to need somebody to understand that, When I was going through something, maybe 2 years ago, I want to say 2 years. Oh, it's been, it don't seem like I went through it. I'm so delivered, I don't even remember. Look, that's what God will do. God will restore you. You don't forgot all about it. Like, I don't even know when it started. But I'll say probably like 2 years ago, I was going through something. And spiritually, she understand. She can't get in the way. Because it was a process. Anybody else would be mad. Anybody else would be mad. You wasn't there for me. And I'm not saying she wasn't there, but I couldn't lean on her. I had to lean on God. And she understood that. She was like, this is your process. You got to process this. You got to go through this. And I did. And I had to learn. Because God was teaching me, stop being codependent and be independent, but depending on him. You can't be putting all your burdens and dropping all your stuff on your friends. That's not why they're there. God should be your number one. God should be the person you go and cry to and pray to. Yes, you could lean on your friends in the times to pray and help you, but the number one person should be God. You shouldn't be dumping all your burdens. They got your friends have their families. My friend got her own family, her own husband and children. You got to be considerate and understanding. But if I need her, I can pick up the phone right now and call her. If I need to ask her something, ask some spiritual advice, I can pick up the phone and call her. But that's what I'm saying. You got to understand, we got to understand kingdom friendships. And I'm blessed. I'm not going to lie. I am blessed. And I do have good relationships. I've always been a person that like to cultivate good, genuine relationships, which means you don't have to be nobody else to be my friend. You can just be yourself. You can be yourself. But I do know in that when you are anointed or when you have a gift and people are not operated in their gifts, they will see how you are, how you carry yourself, right? And the way you carry yourself will judge them. You're not judging them, but how you live your life will judge them. And then people will get upset with you because of that. But they don't know how to say it, but they will get upset. And they feel like you're judging them. And you're not judging them. Just the way you live, your lifestyle judges people. I had to learn that. I didn't know what that was. I didn't know. And that's why people will say to you, you think you all of that. They will say, you think you better than me. They will say, you think you this, you think you that. And you're not, that's not even your mindset. Because how you live and how you carry yourself brings conviction to folks. And if they're not spiritual, they feel judged. That's why some people don't like coming around you. They're just like when we were coming up. We knew who the righteous folks were, and we got ourselves right. I didn't understand that coming up, but now I do. And it's not that because I like to have fun. Listen, I like to have fun. You ain't gonna find me doing nothing crazy. I like to have fun. I like to dance. I like to go to events and all kind of stuff. But I know my limits. I know how far to go. But I still like enjoying myself, having fun, that type of thing. But I started talking about one thing and ended up way on this here. I don't know. I don't know. And I didn't plan on, I said 10 minutes and I'm 40 minutes in. You hear me? Exactly, Matt. Exactly. Look, we're going to try to do a meet and greet before this month out. Not try, we are on Zoom. So I'll send you all the link so we can just see what's going on. It'll just be an hour. You know, I won't hold you all up. But I want to try to do it because I know you're in England, Matt. I want to try to do it where it's, you know, a little convenient for you, you know. So I'll make sure I look at that time. But I would like to meet up, see what everybody's doing, catch up with the, you know, with the fam. Yep. Yeah, so I'll be able to catch up with the fam. I know, but I know people. I try to respect people's time, you know. And Matt, you can always shoot me an email now if you want to talk. We can always talk, you know. We don't have to schedule a time with the group. I'm there because you know we could talk. Look, we could talk all day. I don't care, but I just like to respect other people's time, you know. But you can always shoot me an email. Hey, let's jump on the call. I don't mind. I don't mind that at all. Okay? Yep, I don't mind that at all. But yep, you all. So I'm glad you all stopped by and chit chat. Yeah, I know y'all gonna. I know y'all are not gonna ignore Flo. Okay? I'm gonna get y'all. Y'all gonna recognize Flo. She being a little prideful over here now. She's being prideful. Y'all see the little curls. Flo got her little curls going on. Robin, you ain't gonna just sit there and ignore Flo like that now. You see Flo got her little curls. Okay, she got a little swoop over here. Okay. I know. Flo been showing out lately. Exactly. Flo been showing out. She had a little bang. I need to post some pictures in the group. She had a little bang over here on Sunday. Okay. She had a little bang. She was curled up. You couldn't tell her nothing. She was getting so many compliments in church. I say, now you got to calm down, Flo. Now you're being prideful. We don't operate in pride over here now. Calm down. I had to get her in check. My kids talk about, Mom, you talking like Flo is a different person from you. I said she is. She got her own little personality. She is. She got her own little personality. She come out and show out every now and then. Oh Lord. Oh, I guess I'm too hilarious. Yeah, Matt, this Flo be showing out. I had to look curled up. You know, I be trying to get creative with my locks and stuff. Flo, she told me she was tired of being, just laying down. She said, I don't want to lay down no more. Let me just curl up a little bit. I need to curl up a little bit. I need to do something different. So I said, okay, let me figure something out. So I figured something out. So she curled up, so she been all right. I know, Flo been doing good, okay? I've been trying to take some little vitamins too to try to keep her healthy, because with these locks, sometimes you have a lot of tension, and then too, you got to be careful about pulling it. So I've been trying to treat it right, I've been trying to treat it right. I got me some little vitamins to and then she be thirsty a lot too. I'm like, oh my goodness, Flo be thirsty a lot. So I have to keep a spray bottle. I have to put one in my car, but I be scared to do that unless I get a glass bottle. But she be thirsty a lot. So I try to keep her hydrated, keep her nourished, keep her with some H2O. Cause with H2O, she kind of get a little happy, she relax a little bit. Like this morning, I had to saturate her with a lot of H2O, so she's all right. Oh yeah, she do. She really do. She really do. Sometimes she don't want to sleep with the little bunny at night. Sometimes she just want to sleep with no clothes on. So I have to look. So I have to take the little bonnet off. I can't put no head scarf on. She want to be, loose and wild and free. So I let her be wild and free. Look, I let her be wild. Hey, I gotta do it. Look, I listen to her, right? I do listen to her. I know, man. Look, at night, I got to take these pins out because I got some bobby pins in here. At night, she be like, take them out. You can't keep that in. At night, I need to be free. So I let her loose at night and let her be free, and she be all right. These little curls over here, I think tonight I'm gonna just let them be free. I'm not going to recurl them, so she gonna be free tonight. Then tomorrow I just spray it because the curls will still be there. I'll just spray her down and she'll be happy, and we good to go. Yeah. The only way she'll stay in this ponytail I have to hydrate her. I hydrate her first, and then I put the PT in, okay, the ponytail, and then she'd be okay with that. But she will not bend if I don't hydrate her before the ponytail. I can't put her in a ponytail. I can't do it. She'll resist me. She resists the rest, so I can't do anything with her. But I'm gonna go, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta go in here and take care of my baby. Y'all all be blessed. But Matt, yeah, you can email me, dear. We family now. I know. Flo, yeah, she show out too bad. Too bad. I sent my kids a little funny meme where I took a picture of just my hair and put some little eyes on top of my head in the picture. And then I put some little lashes and lips on my hair. My baby's like, Mom, you just doing too much. I don't know what to do with you. You're doing too much now. But I got to go, you all. You all be blessed, okay? Be blessed. I will talk to you all later.